Welcome to Range Report 2 on the Ruger 1022 Takedown by TheGearTester. We are out here today having an excellent time shooting the Ruger 1022 Takedown. Finally got some more ammo and have been enjoying burning through the 22 long rifle ammo with the Ruger 1022 Takedown. I've been experimenting with different options for a scope on this particular gun and have found a number of interesting things in relation to the bag that Ruger ships out with the Ruger 1022 Takedown. And one of the things I've found is that if you're going to put a scope on this gun, it's going to probably need to be very, very short. It will have to be very, very short, or you will have to be able to take it off in order to get the gun back into the case. And let me show you guys what I mean here. Get that screw on there. When you want to put away your Ruger 1022, you want to put it back in the case. But with a scope that protrudes, and we're just talking about 2.5 inches here beyond where the gun ends, the problem is when you go to put it in the case here, okay, this is ample, this is quite large enough to take it, but guess what happens here? I can't close it here, nor can I zip it up. It sticks out about 2 inches, those 2 inches that the scope sticks out. So if you're going to be running a scope or a red dot or whatever that is on the Ruger 1022 Takedown, and you intend to take it apart and put it into the case that Ruger ships out with it, you're going to have a problem. You're going to have to be able to take this scope off. What I don't like about that is every time you take a scope on and off, even if you have great mounts, even if you have a great system, there's going to be some shift in the point of impact. So you get it zeroed at the range and then you just took it off, and so you just lost your zero. And for me, what that means is that the 1022 Takedown really shouldn't have a multi-powered scope on it. It really seems to me like the 1022 Takedown is better suited to either a red dot or iron sights. And that's my feeling, at least right now. If I could find a system that was really, really nice, that really held good lockup, in a scope that was short enough, like a fixed 4-power or maybe a 1x4, Leopold makes some shorter scopes that would end right there so I could still get it in the case, that would make me feel a lot better. There are other cases out there. The Sotec Mission Go Bag Extended will fit an AR-15, so you could probably fit the 1022 with the scope on it into that bag, but that bag is going to run you like $150. So I really want to keep this working in the system that Ruger has produced, and that means that I'm basically going to be running it either with iron sights or a very small red dot. One other thing that I'd point out to you guys is that if you have the base on the Ruger 1022, get this snapped together, it is very hard to see the back sight. You're basically covering most of your back sight with this rail, and which means that you can still shoot. I shot those steel that you guys saw at the beginning of this video with the gun just like this, without the scope on it, just using the iron sights as it is. But it's more difficult to get the back sight and the front sight. You're kind of guessing where that front sight is when you have no back sight to really orient where you are. There are companies that make a rail that goes on here that puts a peep sight back here. I'm probably going to add that to my 1022 Takedown. That will also give me the option of at some point putting a red dot or another optic on it. But for now, I really like the Ruger 1022 Takedown, either iron sighted or with a red dot, to take advantage of that. Still loving using the Ruger BX25 magazines. Really enjoying the shootability, the fun factor of the Ruger 1022 Takedown. If you like this video, I have a number of other videos just like it on different shooting, camping, and survival gear options for you. I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel if you would like this video. Thank you so much for your views and your subscriptions. This is the Gear Tester signing off.